this is the last day. We're done at this stinky house. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk you guys through it, show you guys what it looks like now, and kind of go over some of the renovations that we've done. All right, hop on in. As you can see, we decided to keep the fireplace here. What we did do is there was wood trim down here, and we covered it with tile that actually matched the kitchen tile so that it all looks uniform. And we decided to keep the logs. No gas lines are connected to it because clearly this doesn't actually vent, and it would just throw carbon monoxide inside here. So we're not trying to kill anybody. So yeah, it's just for show, but it's done. As you can see, the floor came out nice. We used a satin finish on this because there was a lot of damage. As you can see, dark spots. There's dark spots here. There's a scratch here. Nothing we can do about that, but you know, it helped cover a lot of the damages that were there. So that's why we went ahead and just, you know, use satin instead of like a glossy finish that would really pop. Over here in the dining room now, as you can see, we put in a new chandelier. We tied it up so it's higher so that people that may not want to use this as a dining room have that option. If they do choose to use this as a dining room, by all means, you know, they can lower it, no big deal. As you can see over here, the bench came out great. We wanted to keep that old school look in this unit. So these banisters here, we went ahead and restained them and went ahead and revarnished them. So they look really nice and it keeps in character with the house. So let's hop over here. And then as you can see, the windows, we put in new windows. All the trim that needed replaced got replaced. And it looks good, you know. We're gonna come into the kitchen now. So the kitchen was not in the best of shape, but we did deem it salvageable. So all the cabinets are actually original. We went ahead and sanded them down and restained them, revarnished them. And we actually kept the old style handles as well. Those are a little hard to track down because they didn't have the right amount, but now that we got it all in place, it looks good. As you can see, the tenant that's moving in has started putting their stuff in here. So we've got a few things in here, but no big deal. We can still kind of go over it all. You got a new stove, new hood vent, you know, and a new fridge, but new countertops. We've got new backsplash, as you can see over here, you know, new backsplashes in. Yeah, it looks really nice. It really modernized the whole kitchen. But even then, we still kept with the old look. As you can see here, like, you know, we've still got kind of classic touches going everywhere. And we did keep the ceiling that was a wood panel. So we just kind of, we didn't even really have to restain it or anything. We kind of added crown molding around top of everything. That's newly varnished and stained, but it kind of brought everything together between the cabinets and the ceiling. So we didn't really have to touch it much, but it does look good. All right, so let's hop upstairs. We'll hop downstairs later. All right, we're gonna hop into the bathroom here. Let's turn on the light. Actually, let's talk about the light. So the first thing when you come up, I wanted to have a nice light fixture. It being nicer always catches somebody's eye. So we spent a little more money on that. It looks good, you know. All right, in the bathroom. As this is a former tenant, we went ahead and gave them a special exhaust fan that actually has a Bluetooth speaker on it. Somebody used the bathroom recently, so we're gonna go ahead and close that off. But as you can see, this bathroom got renovated. It looks really nice. It's got a tub, nice toilet. The whole thing kind of came out really nicely. You know, then over here, we have the vanity and mirror. The only thing is like, this is an older house, so sometimes you get rooms like this where the roof kind of is cutting into it. It's different, unique to older homes. So this bedroom is my favorite bedroom because you can decide to wake up and just walk right out. And this is the best part for me because, you know, where else do you get a small balcony to kind of just hang out, you know? And it's nice, you know. You could have some pots and plants here, you know, kind of do a little gardening, or you could just hang out. Nothing big, you know. So that's that. This bedroom's a little smaller, but as you can see, it came out awesome. Kind of, you know, nothing too crazy. It's a bedroom, so it's, you know, it looks good. And here's the closet. All the closets in this unit are big, so if you take a look, you know, even for this small bedroom, this is a massive closet. So, you know, people make good use out of it. Not many places give you such a big clothing rack or anything. So this is one of those places that the tenant will be very lucky to have that. All right, let's move on to the next bedroom. As you can see, this is a nice bedroom, decent size, pretty good windows, you know, kind of, you know, whoever lives here will enjoy it. It's got fresh coat of paint here and new lights. We had to get new doors here, and again, had to refinish the closet over here. So, you know, gave them a big closet rod. Didn't want to put anything here so they don't run into it, but also gives them a place to put their own cabinet if they choose. And what's nice is each one of these cabinets comes with its own window, or closet, sorry. Comes with its own window. So it's kind of cool to have like still a view out. So yeah, that's that. All right, on to the last bedroom. This is nothing special. This is just a closet and a roof access. I do believe we might have stuff in there, just a few things, but up there is the roof access and the rest of it's just a cabinet, so no big deal. All right, lastly, we're up here. As you can see, the tenant ended up bringing their bed in here. So that's, he's slowly just moving his main items in so that, you know, he can clear up his apartment. But as you can see, we have another bench here. Everybody loves a good bench in their bedroom because it gives you the ability to kind of either sit or put your items here. So it's a nice bench. We kept it. It looks good, you know. Might need wiped down again, but we can work on that. As you can see, new windows across the board. We've tacked everything back together. It all looks good. Yeah, this bedroom's probably your biggest bedroom. So this would be the master bedroom. And as you can see, again, back in the closets, you know, good sized closet, you know, again, has a nice little window. So if they choose to use it, they can. Yeah. But then we'll go ahead and we'll go downstairs. All right, guys, now we're downstairs and we're gonna take a look at what we did here. As you can see, there's still a bit of a mess. That's why I was kind of hesitating to show you guys just yet. We are at the final stages, but this is what it looks like. It came out real nice. As you can see, we still have some areas to clean up here and then some areas to clean down there. But overall, we really modernized it from what it was. We painted that back wall to give it a little more character and, you know, brought in all the steel and put up some wall coverings there to kind of add some flavor to this basement rather than just keeping it bland. So yeah, it turned out really nice. I mean, I can't complain. It's, you know, it's very usable. You could have people down here. Heck, if you wanted to have a pool table, you could. But yeah, I thought I'd show you guys the basement as well. And yeah, that would be the complete house.
So let's talk about the numbers now. We bought this house for $24,000 and then we put another $26,000 to renovate it. So we were in it for $50,000 and then the drain line outside went out and that cost us $17,000. That was a little rough, but once we tallied it all up, we were in it for $67,000. Now, our rent here is going to be $1,300 a month, which comes out to about $15,000. And after we take that $15,000 and we subtract our property tax and insurance, we're left with about $13,500. So we are looking at about a 5-year return on this property, which isn't great, but I mean, it makes 20% on your money, which is fantastic once you look at it that way. So that's kind of the breakdown I'm looking at. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.